is Mike Herren, subject matter, Bank Street, Armory. Can you just clarify the address?
Excuse me?
Can you just clarify the address? It's 457?
453 Stafford Road.
Thank you.
First of all, growing up in a political family, I know the sacrifices and commitment that all of you make. I just want to say that I appreciate all of that, whether we agree or we disagree. But tonight, I'm here to talk about a very special building and what apparently is going to happen to it. Market rate housing is a new buzzword around here. And it seems like we're doing all that we can to accommodate it. But when is it going to end? When is enough enough? If you're out there and you're living and meeting the people that I am, you know that rent's at around an all-time high for the good people that lived here and raised their families here. We need more market rate housing to continue to price them on the market because a commuter rail promised to us 30, 40 years ago is finally going to come down here. And it's going to be an answer for contractors and landlords and absentee landlords and all of it. But that's one way to look at it. I'm going to look at it from a different perspective. Fall River talks about valuing their culture and their history. But if you look at some of our decisions over the last decades, we don't. Fall River has made huge mistakes in dealing with historic buildings. The Durfee Theater, the Capitol Theater, the Park Theater, and 5 or 6 other of them that were all said just what the Bank Street Armory says. It's unfixable. We can't do it. It's not a good way to spend the money. But I think if we could go back and look in the rearview mirror and talk to all those municipalities that made decisions like that, imagine how valuable that would be today. We got sold an economic engine for a courthouse when Main Street could have been 7 or 8 theaters down there. But we made that decision with them. And we built a city hall over a flowing river and a waterfall. Can you imagine what that would be if we had that asset today? Lowell's making money off the river and the river activities. Have you ever seen that river? It's like a pile of mud. Okay? Hear the river. Go to the Raw Martini and listen to it run. It's there, and it's real. We built a high school on Ellsby Street in the 70s that didn't have a window that opened up. Okay? So it's here. So I'm here today to talk to you about saving one of the last historic and culturally significant, iconic buildings that the city owns.
20 seconds.
I didn't know there was a time.
3 minutes. Unless they want to make a motion to waive the
Motion to
rules.
waive the rules from.
Motion to waive the rules.
Second.
As made in second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. I didn't realize.
You can keep going, Michael.
Thank you, Joe. The historical and cultural value is significant. Tip O'Neill, to the Kennedys, to some of sports' greatest entertainers, Hulk Hogan, war heroes, Durfee basketball, Milliken Youth League, hundreds of thousands of kids took free judo classes and karate classes and basketball classes and soccer and baseball and boxing and arts and GED and job training and life skills and CPR and all of it. All took place in that building. The structure and the footprint is uniquely Fall Rivers, but we're about to lose that today, apparently. When you talk about what can happen to it, the old New Bedford Vogue is actually older than the Bank Street Armory, but it's been repurposed from an Olympic boxer that died in the plane track, Andre McCoy, in New Bedford. It's called the McCoy Center. And when I first did that video to protest the Armory being repurposed, being redone for market rate housing, My friends from the West said, come up and see what we did with ours. And when I walked in there, adult basketball, children's basketball, foosball, volleyball, exercise classes, senior Zumba, from top to bottom, downstairs, immunization clinics, job skills, life training, upstairs, computer labs, research places. It is a fully functioning youth center and community center where you can play sports, exercise, has enough room, and is built for it, just like we have there, okay? Okay, and the last thing, we talk about downtown and bringing people to downtown. Has anybody driven downtown on a Friday or Saturday night recently? There's tumbleweeds. Plymouth, thriving downtown. The Memorial Hall Auditorium, MMA marches, big-time comedians, concerts. Capacity, less than what the Bank Street Armory could be. Less. The New Bedford, the Zeiterian Theater, those old cobblestone streets that we used to have, that we made a decision to pave over, are now part of a thriving downtown district in New Bedford. So today, in front of you, I ask you, please, don't make the same mistakes that others who have sat there have. And please, take into the cultural, historical, and educational opportunity that that building can offer. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.